What's going on, E-Unit? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mav, bringing you back to top 10 R&B and hip hop and rap albums of 2002. Y'all went and showed 2001 so much love. Despite my rambling and my ranting, y'all showed it love. So you know what? As a gift, y'all getting 2002 a little bit more early. And y'all know what y'all need to do if you want this 03 list from me too. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, run the views up, comment, share, all of that good stuff, man. And if you're new, why not join the E-Unit, man? You watch me, you might as well sub, because you know you're not missing out. You know you're not going to miss out on any quality stuff if you sub to me. Anyway, but yeah. Before we dive into 02 though, there were some grievances I had with my 01 list because I realized I've forgotten two albums to honorable mention, and here they are: Kiss the Gang Goodbye and Eve Scorpion. I totally forgot how great these albums were in the time I was recording it because I was in rush mode because I was editing everything else alongside that video, and I totally forgot to throw that in there, but they're here now. But anyways, let's move on to the criterion: lyrics, production, creativity, memorabilia, delivery, 5 rap, 5 R&B, and just a reminder, you can have your own list if you can't respect my opinions. You can have your own. Won't be on my list. Collaboration albums, rock style albums, and mixtapes. Also, I'm gonna put EPs on here too. No EPs. Okay. So with that out the way, let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Brandy's Full Moon album. Yes, Sirski. I must say, this year, it was a good year for hip hop, but this was a fantastic year for R&B. A fantastic year for R&B. You can't knock this. You can't knock this. Was a great year for R&B, man. And Brandy's one of those reasons why. I mean, the title track is self-explanatory because it has a really nice vibe to it, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of like absorbs that female perspective of, hoping to, get a guy you like's attention. You know what I'm saying? Because females, they don't come up to guys and raise them up like that. So they're hoping to just come through. You know what I mean? And fun fact, during the video for this, Brandy was actually pregnant with her daughter. You know what I'm saying? And then like, there's other tracks like, with Not Without You with her brother Ray J. I thought that was a good collaboration, even though I think Ray J is a clown, but we'll save that for another day. I really liked What About Us. That beat was fire, but one song that should have been a single on here is I Thought, because the production on that one is just masterful, man. But anyway, Brandy, Full Moon, yeah. Coming in at number 9, Missy Elliott, Under Construction. Now, this is somewhat of an apology to those Missy fans that, for me not putting Miss E So Addictive in 01, but my thing is that Missy could not be denied this year. She could not be denied, especially with hits like Pass That Dutch, you know what I'm saying? Pop that, jiggle that fat, don't stop, get it till you don't get wet. Woo! Pass the Dutch, baby, come on, shake and stop. That, freaking Gossip Folks with her and Ludacris and Miss J, and Tweet and Eve are in the background of the video. When I walk up in the piece, I got ease me. I'm a man, don't act like it ain't me. I ain't starting these clothes. Anyway, let me stop. But you already know what the best song on this album is. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, then reverse it. It's shorter than the friend yet. It's short and friend yet. If you got a big, let me search you. Let me find how hard I gotta work you. But yeah, man, you gotta give the nod to Missy, man. She put it down. She put it down all the way down. You know what I'm saying, with this album. She definitely revolutionized hip hop dance in the 2000s with this bad boy right here. Anyway, coming in at number 8, this the 4th best R&B album. We got Justified by Justin Timberlake. Now, I couldn't deny Justin Timberlake here for splitting off an NSYNC and coming up with this amazing production. Cause like this right here, man, like was the beginning of Prime JT by himself. You know what I'm saying? He had hit a plateau with NSYNC, so he's decided, I'm gonna just branch out on my own and put out this banger. You know what I'm saying? Like I Love You, Senorita, by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little gas. But you know what sets this album off? It's the two other singles, Cry Me a River and Rock Your Body. Those two singles took this album to the moon. To the moon. And you gotta give a nod to Timbaland for producing the heck out of this album, man. Because if it wasn't for his production, this album would have been a flop for sure. Yeah, man. But yeah, nothing more to say, man. JT, I definitely see some inspiration of Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the best song by far, I mean, it isn't my favorite, but Cry Me a River definitely is the best song because of the controversy surrounding it, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, I really, really do like Rock Your Body though, because like if you play that wherever there's white people at, they're dancing. Especially that part where she's like, talk to me, boy, no disrespect, I don't mean no harm, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, and especially that beatbox break at the end, that fun fact, that beat was actually supposed to be given to Michael Jackson. That song was supposed to be given to Michael Jackson, but he didn't want it, so he let JT get it, and boy did he deliver. Also, I like in the video at the beginning where like the lights are surrounding the dance area, you know what I'm saying, and one of JT's backups is doing this with his shoulders. But anyway, the beat itself is just catchy. That I had my English teacher is a huge JT fan, so I would always come in her room playing that. Call me a teacher's pet if you want, but anyway. Number 7. She was bopping to it though. Number 7. Third best. This is the second best rap album on the list. We got Lil Willin' by The Clips. The Clips came out on a banger, you know what I'm saying? Thanks to Pharrell and the Neptunes producing, but yeah, this album is a timeless bop to me, especially their singles, especially that single Grindin'. Grindin' is one of the most grittiest songs in hip hop. Like, it's hardcore, but you can tell that has a high-end commercial appeal, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just that beat, man. And then another dope single from this album that really, really stood the test of time is When the Last Time, especially with Pharrell on the hook, man. Like, Pharrell on that hook, and then like, everybody still freestyles to that beat too. Like, it's just that it just goes that hard to me, you know what I'm saying? Plus, this was the beginning of Pusha T, claiming his throne as the best rapper to come out of Virginia. Because has there been anybody else doing it hard since 02 like Pusha T and No Malice have? Exactly. Coming in at number 6. Third best R&B album, and this one is a very, very close and near and dear to my heart one. It's A-Marie's All I Have, baby. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. You know what, A-Marie, man, for this album alone, man, and the fact that you ate so good and you managed to maintain your peace, you get a got from me. Got! Yeah! But yeah, man. A-Marie, All I Have, I mean, what can I say? Like, this album's anniversary just passed, too, on July the 30th, you know what I'm saying? It was 22 years now. 22 years old now. But yeah, this album is so enjoyable from start to finish, full of wonderful, beautiful, amazing, soulful vibes. You know what I'm saying? From the top of the track to the bottom, man. Like, this is a timeless bop. Especially that Talking to Me, fire. I Need You Tonight, especially with that Maxwell production, with that block, that and for the sake of continuity, I gotta mention this. I feel like Beyonce wouldn't have so much solo swag if she didn't have A-Marie come out the year before. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, think about it. A-Marie was rocking the orange top with the white bottoms. Beyonce would copy that same color scheme the very next year. Also, her vocal patterns are also similar to Beyonce's too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, who copied who? You know what I mean? And then, like, for Beyonce's solo project, you know what I'm saying? I think the same person ended up producing for both. Because I think it was it Darchild or was it Rod Williams? I don't know. But yeah, the production on this is super fire. But we all know the best track on here is Why Don't We Fall in Love? I just love that. The beat and the video of her walking through the neighborhood on a sunny day, man, it just makes you just want to hug her up. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to you, A. Marie. You're an R&B legend for sure. Despite not going platinum, but this album deserved platinum status. Like, the fact that it didn't get it is a travesty to me. Coming in at number 5, this is a personal choice, but I couldn't escape it. It's Scarface's The Fix. Now, Scarface The Fix, this in my opinion is one of Scarface's best projects that he's ever put out, bar none. Because, like, dude, he definitely made sure his production was up to date, and, you know, made sure that, you know, he stepped up his pen game for this, especially with songs like My Block. My Block is still a timeless bop, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll still recognize it if you hear just the piano parts of it being played, you know what I mean? And, you know, but we all know that the best song over here is Guess Who's Back with him, Jay-Z, and Beanie Siegel, and Kanye West being on the ones and twos for that. You know what I'm saying? That is masterful. And In Cold Blood is another cold track from this album too, especially like because Kanye produced the heck out of that too, like especially that, you know what I'm saying, that and then it breaks out into that anyway. But yeah, like, and I like the storytelling he tells too, you know what I'm saying, because like, remember, Scarface was somewhat of a drug dealer in his past, and you know, he was telling about how he started small time in the dope game, and how, like, you know, somebody, you know, didn't even show up to him getting in supposed trouble, you know what I'm saying, by the cops and all of that, you know what I'm saying, that's by a partner that he was dealing with, so he decided to turn his back on him. But yeah, man, that The Fix is a timeless bop for sure, man, if you ask me, because of My Block and Guess Who's Back alone. But the other filler tracks are just as enjoyable to me. Anyway, moving forward, number 4, third best, the second best R&B album is Jaheim Still Ghetto. And this album is iconic to me because of Put That Woman First being such not only an iconic but a memeable song. In fact, they made Jaheim so bad off of that song because of how he looks now versus how he looked then. You know what I'm saying? Especially the stupid RP community, but that's another story I can get into. But that doesn't change the fact that Put That Woman First isn't a timeless and relatable bop, because, you know, a lot of times brothers get lost in the sauce of their hustle, and, you know, they often forget to tend to their women. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good warning to us. But Put That Woman First, that's a I don't know, man, because me personally, I believe in putting God first, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, the song has other enjoyable tracks, like Back Tight is a nice slow groove, you know, something that you know what I'm saying, you make up with your girl with. Y'all know what I mean, right? That kind of making up.
Body all over your body, baby. Your body all over my body, baby.
Man, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite song on this album is Fabulous, because, you know, he included children on this track from the local neighborhood, and he's storytelling about, you know, all the archetypes we see in the hood, like a brother who just got out of prison who can't get a job because of the felony on his record, or, you know, a single mother, you know what I'm saying, having somebody's baby who she didn't thoroughly assess, you know what I'm saying, and bringing his own past on how he grew up in the house with a single mother and all that. But yeah, man, this album is a very, very relatable bop to listen to, you know, back in and back out. Fun fact, this album and Justified, I think, got released on the same day. So yeah. Coming in at number 3, we got Nellyville by Nelly, second best rap album of 2002. The fact that this didn't go diamond yet is appalling to me, because this dude put on some of his most iconic tracks, from EI to Air Force Ones to everybody's favorite song. It's getting hot in here, so take up all your clothes. All of that. The fact that he put out Timeless Bop after Timeless Bop after Timeless Bop with this, and it didn't go diamond, baffles me, bro. Baffles me. But that still doesn't mean it's not that is not, legible to listen to. I especially like the title track, Nellyville, because I like how it starts off. You know what I'm saying? And it's just an enjoyable vibe, up and down, up and down. You can never say that Nelly was trash. I don't care who you are. You cannot say Nelly was trash when he came out, man. He might not be the best lyrically, but he can give you a vibe. Matter of fact, vibes on top of that, man. And, oh, Lord, we got to talk about this. Well, first of all, if Air Force Ones didn't make you want to go grab your first pair of Nikes, man, I don't know what other song would make you want to do that. But we got to talk about Dilemma. As messy as that song is, it's still a timeless bop. It's one of my guilty pleasure songs. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, I'm crazy over. Man, that's a timeless bop, man. Timeless bop. I don't care how messy it is. You play that anywhere, it's gonna get recognized, and people are gonna start bopping their head, dancing, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And Kelly Rowland killed them vocals too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kelly Rowland. But yeah, man, Nellyville definitely deserves diamond status. You know what I'm saying? Despite it not going diamond. But yeah, man. Before I get to the best R&B and the best rap album, we gonna have a few minutes for some honorable mentions. We got Quality by Talib Kweli. It's a solid entry. You know what I'm saying? It's not an album that made the best of waves. Like, I really do like Get By, but the remix was a little bit better in my opinion, and it didn't appear on this album. I'd also really like I Try. You know what I'm saying? It's very relatable, but the filler in between, I felt like something was a bit missing vibe-wise. I could say that about Electric Service by Common. This is also one of those one-track albums. Like, Come Close really does carry this album, personally. But this wouldn't be the end of Common, because Common would eventually get better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Loyalty by Fat Joe. A great project. Some of y'all may have PTSD from Take a Look at My Life, which appears on this album, because that's the song you fight Fat Joe to on Def Jam 5 in New York. But other than that, man, this album is real put together. Fat Joe still, showcases his, uprising lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Especially on songs like We Thuggin' with him and R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Pretty fire. Then we have Nori, God's Favorite. Like I said, one track album. You only listen to this because nothing with him and Pharrell are on it. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy, I came to party. Yo, girl was looking at me. She's a hackler. No, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want no boys to come over and start asking her what you want to do. Shh, not that. What you trying to do? Not that. What you want to do? Not that. What you trying to do? Now, it paid the cost to be the boss. Very, very well put together project. Can't even argue against it. Especially that single of Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That made waves all throughout 02 and 03, man. Especially that it has that island type of feel. Like, you just chilling in the villa with a female and you telling her what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the stuff in between is fire too. But still, don't do enough to make my list. We got Cameron, Come Home With Me. As much as I did want to put in the top 5, I did not find myself enjoying that much tracks outside of his singles. You know what I'm saying? In between. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to do a top 10 list, this would probably be like 6th for 02 for hip rap albums. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, like, if you couldn't tell that Cameron was carrying Dipset around this time, I don't know what type of haze you was drinking on. Pun intended. Busta Rhymes, It Ain't Safe No More. This album is heavily carried by I Know What You Want, aka Baby If You Give It To Me. Shout out to everybody that was on that track, including Mariah Carey. Fire. But yeah, Busta Rhymes still brings his hardcore lyricism, but it just doesn't do enough. You know, it's ironic. I put Busta in my top 5 list, and I put Missy in the honorable mentions. This video, it's reversed. Missy's in the top 5, and Busta is an honorable mention. Anyway, we got Godson by Nasir Jones, aka the brother Nas. A very decent, very well put together project. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the filler I could do without in this album. I really do like Last Real Nigga Alive. You know what I'm saying? Because he dissed Jay-Z again, but he told the whole story from his beef with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's the best song on the album. It's not even Major Look, even though Major Look has one of the fierest beats of all times. That burn. Anyway, and from my childhood, we have Lil Romeo's Game Time, and I did watch the bonus DVD that came with it, because this is around the time where, like, you know, if you were a kid, you were allowed to buy, you know, certain records, and this was one of the records, very first records my sister and I bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, you know, considering that, you know, he had some pretty good singles on here, like True Love with him and Solange is without a doubt the best song on this album. I really like Throw 'Em Up because it appeared on the Proud Family, and I'm like, wait, don't we have this on CD? And I start playing, and I start doing the dances he told me to do. Run me out, bounce with me, bounce with me, bounce with me, bounce with me, left to the right, right to the left, left to the right, right to the left. Run me out. We had Two-Way, which was pretty much a pun of Rob Bass's song, It Takes Two. But yeah, he did okay on those, but by far, apart from True Love, another great song on here is the song about him telling the kid that you gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that was I like songs with positive messages like that. Won't grow up, but you gotta grow up. Won't grow up, but you gotta grow up. Anyway, all right, we're going to the R&B mentions. We got Tyrese, I Wanna Go There, and I put this in here for one song and one song only. How you gonna up and leave me now? How you gonna act like that? Hey, y'all can't knock Tyrese, man. Y'all can't knock Tyrese. He had a great run. You know, we be tearing it up, breaking stuff. Come on, man. Yeah, I Wanna Go There, Tyrese. We have Just Listen by Music, and it didn't make the top 5, sadly, because outside of like maybe 2 songs, you know, hardly anything else was nowhere. It didn't hit as hard as his first album to me. It didn't. Despite, you know, one of my favorite songs by him, Half Crazy, being on this album. Saying my mind's gone half crazy cause I can't leave you alone. And I wonder if it's worth me holding on. Apart from that, I don't really go back to this album that much, unfortunately. Then we got Young Mario debuting with his self-titled album Mario for Braid My Hair and Just a Friend 02 version. Fun fact, the late great Biz Markie, R.I.P., appears in this video wearing a Wizards jersey. You know what I'm saying? Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say I'm just a friend. It's just one of those tracks. I feel like if you try to sing the lyrics to a girl, she'll get creeped out a little bit, because the first verse comes off a little strong where he's like, I want to know your name, man. I want to know if you got a man. I want to know everything. I want to know your number and if I can come over, and I want to know what you like. I want to know so I can do it all night. What's the girl supposed to think at that last line? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Mario. And then Sean Paul, Duddy Rock. I decided to put this as an album mention because it has R&B elements in it, but, you know, this is predominantly a reggae album. But the fact that Beyonce is on this album, and who else? Some chick named Sasha is on this album, and then like I want to I want to say Like Glue has some R&B elements in it too. But yeah, this is primarily a reggae dancehall album. You know, not much of an R&B album, but because it has R&B elements in it, I decided it's honorable mention worthy. Shout out Sean Paul. Just give me the light and pass the jaw. You know what I'm saying? Shake that thing, Miss Anna, shake that thing, Miss Kana, shake that thing, Miss Kana, Jody and Rebecca. Anyway, then we have Jennifer Lopez's "This Is Me." Then, this probably might be one of the only times you'll see J-Lo get mentioned anywhere on my list, because, like, you know, me personally, I felt like most of her career she was carried by other artists singing for her, but like, I feel like for most of this album she was legitimately herself, especially that single with her and LL Cool J. Oh, my pride is all I have. Pride is what you had, baby girl. I'm what you have. You be needing me, but too bad. Be easy. Don't make decisions when you're mad. Anyway, and then like I want to say Jenny from the Block is on this album too, and that's also very timeless from her. I can't say Love Don't Cost a Thing because that was in the 2000. That was the album before this one, but this still was pretty solid. And then I'm also give a nod to both B2K albums since they both got released in 2002. However, part of their projects are tainted because P. Diddy does appear on one of these albums, and we all know how we feel about Diddy. Yeah, justice for Cassie. Anyway, but yeah, man, these albums introduced Omarion to the world, but the other guys weren't half bad either. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like they should have had a longer one than what they had, because like partially felt like, you know, Omarion and, you know, the egos of him and his bandmates clashing kind of made it hard for them to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, who knows what else was going on behind the scenes with this dark industry, man? Who knows? Because these guys were young when they came out. Like, you never know with these industry cats, man. Anyways, let's get a dishonorable mention out the way, and gladly so. Jay-Z's The Blueprint 2. Come on down from your high horse, Jay-Z fans. Y'all were propped up to the top last video, but now you got to come down and get humbled. This dude put out a trash project this year.
That shit was trash, my nigga. You consistently drop the trash.
He stole his best hit on his album was stolen from Tupac. Come on, man. They're like, I can't even name hardly any, like, I can't even name 10 songs from this album I like. Like, there's only a couple. The Bounce, A Dream, Bees and Sisters. Excuse Me, Mrs. I guess, but I wouldn't write home about it and go back to it. But yeah, like, and then like Blueprint 2 maybe because he dissed Nas again, but at this point Ether already knocked him out. Cause you heard how bad Super Ugly was. Like, Super Ugly was like very, very mediocre at best. And then he comes out and responds and puts this garbage out. Man, this album's trash. Changed my mind. Anyways, the best R&B album on this, hands down, is Ashanti's first album. Yes, sir. Ashanti ran 0-2 for the R&B game. You can't tell me. First of all, I'm gonna give Ashanti a guy because how well she aged. But yeah, man, Ashanti definitely put herself on the map by working and collaborating with her label mates for Murder. But when it was her turn to get her shine on, she took clear advantage. You know what I'm saying? Songs like Happy, you know what I'm saying? Very great vibes. You know, taking me back to the summers, you know what I'm saying? When my cousin had the album, my female cousin. And then like, you know, the other singles pretty much delivered too, like baby, 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 baby. You know what I'm saying? That was fire because the production, despite her using pretty much Scarface's beat. I hope they paid Scarface good for it. Man, for what it came out to, it was fire. I also like how Nia Long appears in the video. And then but y'all know the best song on here is See My Days Are Cold Without You, and I'm hurting by me, And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Yeah, that's the best song on this album by far. It's just that the bar sample. Man, that kills it for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially that bridge where she's like, every time I pack my bags, there's something that always holds me back. I bet so many of you females can relate to that, man. But yeah, shout out to the Queen Ashanti, man. And shout out to her for getting her rights back from Universal, man, for her to do her original cuts of her music. Because Irv Gotti is a slime ball for selling her rights to them instead of giving her rights to her, man. He was a slime ball for that. Anyway, the best rap album. Like I said, this one's very obvious, but it can't be denied. It's Eminem's The Eminem Show, man. It's Eminem Show. It's Eminem Show. This is the best product he put out, in my opinion. This is the best product he put out. I see why it's diamond. Dude, the amount of times I have played Without Me in front of white people, and they turn the hell up. Oh my lord. That's all I'm going to say. The amount of partying you can do to this, man. The times I've played Till I Collapse. The times I've heard it on YouTube, on so many motivation videos. Fire. Especially the nods he puts out to all of it, all the fellow rappers that he deems, you know what I'm saying, worthy enough of legendary status. Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Andre from Outkast, Corrupt, Nas, Dez, and Dimmy. You know what I'm saying? And Reggie is a red man, by the way. Damn, what else on this album? I think White America is on this album. That was really good. But by far, the best song on this album, it's not even Superman, which is very good for getting over breakups. It's not even Sing for the Moment, which is also very good. The best song on this album is actually I'm Sorry Mama, I never meant to hurt you, I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I said I'm sorry mama, I never meant to hurt you, I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. And the crazy part is, you know, his mom actually sued him for those type of songs, but his mom had to pay the lawyers a majority of the money she won, so she didn't even keep a whole lot of it. Ain't that something? But yeah, man, the Eminem Show made too many ways for me to not put it at number one. And with that being said, man, that's the end of the list, man. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know whenever I upload. I'll see you all next time when we cover 2003. Okay? Till then, I love y'all. Take care. Deuces.